Good morning, students. So, we are continuing our exercise 1.4 fifth question. Divide 9.55 kg of sweet among 5 children. How much will each child get? Okay. So, this decimal number we have to divide it by 5. Okay. To give it equally to the children. Okay. So, weight of the sweet is 9.55 kg. Weight of the sweet for 5 children is 955 by 100. First, I am converting this into normal, that is whole number form. Okay, then only it is easy to convert and divide. Okay, so 955 by 100, because it has moved 2 points, I have divided by 100. If it is 3 points means I have divided, I would have divided with 1000, but now it is 2, so I am dividing it by 100. Okay, so the weight of the sweet for one child is nothing but 950 by 100. Okay, 955 by 100 by 5. Okay, so 955, so this is denominator, so you should take it to the numerator, or take it as it is by putting multiply symbol 1 by 5. Now here you can see it is 5 by 1 here. Then if it is doing reciprocal, what it will become? 1 by 5 it will become. That only I wrote here. And put the multiplication symbol. Don't forget. So 955 by 5 into 1 by 100. You can exchange and write. Okay. So that's no problem. Then when you cancel everything, you will get 1.91. Okay, when you cancel this, you will get 191, and the final answer will be, when you divide it by 100, 2 points you should move in front, so it is 1.91. Each child will get 1.91 kg sweet. A vehicle covers a distance of 76.8 km for 1.2 liter of petrol. How much distance will it cover for 1 liter of petrol? They are asking, a vehicle covers a distance of 76.8 kilometer for 1.2 liters. They are asking for 1 liter how much kilometer it will cover, how much distance it will cover, they are asking. For that, first you should find, what you should find means, you should just convert this 6.8 into normal, that is whole number format. So it is 768. To move this point here, we should divide it by 10. Okay, so for 1 liter of petrol, distance covered is nothing but 768 by 10 divided by 1.2. Okay, for 1 liter of petrol, the distance covered is 768 by 10 divided by 1.2 kilometer. So it is 768 by 10 divided by this. I am converting again into whole number. So it is, for moving 1 point, we should divide it by 10. Okay, equal to, when it goes here, it will become reciprocal. That is 10 by 12 it will become, and put the multiplication symbol. Don't forget. Okay, so 10 cancel, 768 and 12 cancel, you will get the 64 as answer. For 1 liter of petrol, the distance covered will be 64 kilometers. Okay, cost of leveling a land at the rate of rupees 15.50 square feet is 10,075 rupees. Find the area of the land. Okay, cost of leveling means grass will be grown, and the sand, that is the ground, will be somewhere higher and somewhere lower. So for leveling, that is making it straight, we'll say. For leveling a land, it is 15.50 square feet. They will ask 15.50 rupees per square feet. So they are asking, the total rupees is 10,075. Find the area of the land. Then what we should do? We should divide this by this. Now, cost of leveling the entire land equal to 10,075 rupees. Cost of leveling 1 square feet equal to 15.50. Then area of the land is cost of leveling entire. Okay, divided by cost of leveling 1 square feet. Okay, so it is 10,075 by 15.50. I am multiplying by 100 and 100 to convert this decimal into whole number. Okay, here it has been converted, and I told you already, when you divide some number with the denominator, you should obviously multiply the sum number with the denominator, then you should obviously multiply the same number with the numerator. So After 5 you will get 2 zeros because of multiplying by 100. So when you cancel all these, after that you will get 650. Okay, therefore area of the land is 650 square feet. Okay, then ninth question. The cost of 28 books are rupees 1506.4. Find the cost of one book. The cost of 28 books is 1506.4. Then what is the value of, that is cost of one book they are asking. So cost of 28 books equal to 1506.4. Cost of one book is nothing but 1506.4 by 28. Now I am multiplying it by 1 by 10. Okay, so I will get, when you cut this, you will get a number. So when you divide it by 10, you will get the answer as 53.80. Okay, so cost of one book is 53.80. 10th question. The product of two numbers is 40.376. One number is 14.42. Find the other number. Okay, so let us take the numbers as x and y. When you multiply x and y, you will get xy. The xy value is this. This. And x value is this. Then what is y value? Y equal to xy by x. Okay, so the answer will be, you should just divide this by this. So product of two number is 40.376. One number is 14.42. Another number is nothing but divide the whole number divided by the small number. So to convert this into normal, you should just divide it by 1000. To convert this, you should divide it by 100, because here it is 3 decimal places, here it is 2 decimal places. Okay, so when you bring it to the numerator, that is this, when you bring it this side, when you reciprocal it, you will get multiply symbol and 100 by 1442. So it is, you will have 1 0 here. Okay, remaining. So what you will do after calculating this and this, you will just divide it by 10. So the answer will be, you should just move the point one time. From here to here you should move one time, so it is 2.8. Other number is 2.8. Next, we are moving to miscellaneous problems. Okay, Malini bought 3 ribbons of length 13.92 meter, 11.5 meter and 10.64 meter. Find the total length of the ribbon. Now, how to find it? You should add all the 3 numbers. Then only you will get the total length of the ribbons. So when you add it, when you do it in the normal method, it will be very easy, I think. So 2 plus 6, it is, 2 plus 4, here 4 is there. 2 plus 4 is 6 and 9 plus 5 is what? 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 plus 6 is 20. So we'll put 0 and 2 here. Then put a point. Wherever point comes, you should just keep it there. 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 0, it is 6 only. Okay, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, 36.06. Therefore, the total length is nothing but 36.06 meter. Second question. Chitra has bought 10 kg 35 gram of ghee for preparing sweets. She used 6 kg 59 gram of ghee. How much ghee will be left? So she bought 10 kg 35 gram of ghee and she has used to prepare the sweet. How much means? She has used 6 kg 59 grams. So the remaining ghee in her hand will be, when you subtract this 10 kg 35 gram with 6 kg 59 grams. That was 8 kg. Okay, so total weight of the ghee bought is 10 kg 35 gram. Weight of the ghee left is 10.35 kg minus 8.59 kg. So it is, the answer is, when you just subtract this, you will get 1.76. Weight of the ghee left over is 1 kg 76 gram. Okay, because this will be considered as whole part and this will be considered as decimal part. Whole part will be kg and decimal part will be gram. Okay, so third question. If the capacity of the milk can, okay, there is a milk can and its capacity is 2.53 liter, then how much milk is required to fill 8 such cans? They are asking, the capacity of one milk can is 2.53 liter. How much milk is needed to fill 8 cans like that? So you should multiply 8 with this. When you multiply it, you will get 20.24 liter. First I told you keep that as a whole number. Just multiply 253 with 8. The answer is 2024 you will get. Then after two decimal places point is there. So after two decimal places you should put point. That's all. Okay. So to fill 8 cans 20.24 liter of milk is required. Fourth question. A basket of orange weighs 25.5. Okay. kg. Then if each family requires 2.5 kg of orange, how many families can share it? They're asking. A basket full of oranges are there. Their weight is 22.5 kg. If one family requires 2.5 kg, then how many families can share that? Like that they are asking. So total weight of the orange required is 22.5 kg. Weight of the orange required for one family is 22.5 kg. So divide this by this. So when you divide, just I told you already, you should convert this into whole numbers, then only you can divide it easily. So to move the point from left to right, you should divide it, multiply, okay. How many points? 1 point. So it is 10 by 10. Okay, when you multiply 225 by 25, so the answer when you cut it, you will get 9. Okay, therefore 9 families can share the oranges. Fifth question. A baker used 3.923 kg of sugar to bake 10 cakes of equal size. Okay, how many sugar is each used in each cake? Okay, 10 cakes of each size is same size. Okay, they have the same size. Okay, 10 cakes are required the sugar amount of 3.923 kg. Okay, then what is the sugar needed for one cake they're asking? So for 10 cake sugar required is 3.924 kg. For 1 cake sugar required is 3.924 kg divided by 10. Because for 10 it is this much. For 1 it is this amount divided by 10. Okay. So which will be, it should move the point 1 decimal point from right to left. So you should move it from here to here. It is 0.3924 kg for 1 cake sugar required. Okay. Evaluate. You should just multiply. Okay, multiply when you are doing, I told you, multiply the normal numbers, then you can add the points. Okay, I got 1,20,198 after multiplying. So here it is 1, 2 decimal points, 3 decimal points. So I should move it 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is very easy to understand. Again, the next question is 3.628 plus 31.73 minus 2.1. First, you should always add the numbers. Then only you should subtract the numbers. First, according to Boardmaster. Okay. So, first add these two. You will get what? 35.358. Then you subtract this. You will get 33.258. Okay. The arrangement is very important. The arrangement of numbers is very important, I can say. Okay. So, when you write this 73 here and put the point here, then it is a blunder mistake. Okay. Seventh question. Murugan bought some bags of vegetables. Each bag weighs 20.55 kg. If the total weight of all the bags is 308.25 kg, how many bags did he buy? He got some vegetables. Okay, Murugan got some vegetables and he carried many bags. So each bag's weight is perfectly equal to 20.55 kg. And the total weight of the bags is 308.25 kg. They are asking how many bags are there. So divide 308.25 kg divided by 20.55 kg. So I am converting this into whole number. So I am dividing it by 100. Here two decimal points are there. So I am dividing it by 100. So when you take it here, you can see denominator is there. So you should take it to the numerator by reciprocaling it and putting a multiplication symbol in between. Okay, so 100 cancel. Just cancel these two numbers. You will get again 2055. Okay, so 2055 by 137 means you will get the answer as 15. Okay, therefore he bought 15 bags with him with the same equal amount of weight. A man walks around a circular park of distance 23.761 meter. How much distance will he cover in 100 rounds? Okay, so a circular park is there. To complete a circular park's distance, he needs 23.761 meter. Okay, so how much distance will he cover in 100 rounds? So multiply it by 100, that's it. Okay, when you multiply it by 100, the points will move, I told you, from left to right. So it is 1, 2. Keep the point here. There is no change in the number, only the point will be changed. In 100 rounds, he covers 2376.1 meter. Okay. Ninth question. How much 0.0543 is greater than 0.002? How much greater means you should subtract this from this. So you will get what? I am putting a 0 after the 2. After 2 you can put zeros, but before 2 you should not put extra zeros. Okay. Wherever you don't have the number you can put 0 obviously. So now when you subtract this you will get 0.0523. Required answer is 0.0523. The difference between these two numbers is 0.0523. 10th question. A printer can print 15 pages per minute. How many pages can it print in 4.6 minutes? In 1 minute it can print 15 pages. Then how much pages will be printed in 4.6 minutes? Then what you will do, you should multiply 15 into 4.6. Okay, you will get the answer as 69. Therefore the printer prints 69 pages for 4.6 minutes. So students, now let us move on to the second chapter, percentage and simple interest. I think we have all know about percentage because we have seen in discount sale 25% off, 30% off, like that they'll say, those are all percentages. And here we are going to see simple interest. When you take a loan from a bank, they'll put a simple interest on you. Okay, so you should pay extra for the loan what you have bought. Okay, that is called a simple interest. Now the first topic is converting fraction to percentage. How to convert a fraction into percentage they are asking. For that what you should do, all numbers which are represented using numerator and denominator are fractions. We already know they can have any number as denominator. Okay, they can have any number as denominator. If the denominator of the fraction is 100, then it can be very easily expressed as percentage. If the denominator is 100, then it is very easy to express that in percentage. Let us try to convert different fractions into percentage. So write 1 by 5 as percent means you should just multiply and divide it by 100 and 100. So it is 1 by 5 into 100 percentage. That is 1 into 100, 5 into, that is 100 by 100 will be considered as 100 percentage. So 100 percentage into 1 is nothing but 100 percentage divided by 5. So it is, when you cancel, 20 percentage. Convert 7 by 4 to percent. Now 7 by 4 into 100, what you will do? 700 by 4. When you cancel, you will get 175 percentage. Out of 20 beads, 5 beads are red. What is the percentage of the red? So 20, that is, you should just divide this 5 by 20 into 100. You will get the percentage value as 25. Okay. Next one. Convert the fraction 23 by 30 as percent means you should just multiply it by 100 percentage. That is, this and this will be cancelled and 3 and you will get 33. Okay. Approximately you can keep it as 33 itself. Okay. 33 into 23 is nothing but 76 2 by 3. I will convert this into mixed fraction percentage. Okay. Now let us see how to convert percentage into fractions. So examples are given. 60 percentage. 60 means you should always divide, when the percentage is given and they are asking to convert that into fractions, then you should always divide it by 100. Okay, because 100 is the percentage value. 60 by 100, so 0 cancel. 6 by 10 cancel it by 2 table, you will get 3 by 5. 125 percentage, 125 by 100, so you can cancel it in 25 table, 5 by 4. 3 by 5 percentage, which is 5 by 100. 3 by 5 by 100. So the answer will be 3 by 500, because here it is 100 by 1. When it goes here, 3 by 5 into 1 by 100 it will become. 100 by 1 means 1 by 100 when it becomes reciprocal. So 3 into 1 3, 5 into 100 500, like that you should understand. Okay, like the same way 15 by 10 by 100, so the answer will be 3 by 2. I will cancel this in 5 tables, so it is 3 by 2. Then this is 100 by 1 again, so you will get 3 by 2 into 100 200. 28 1 by 3 percentage, I have converted this into normal, that is improper fraction, 85 by 3. So this will become 85 by 600. When you cancel, okay, you will get, when you cancel you will get what, 17 by 60. Okay,